When purpose is actually only part of the marketing, it actually feels thin. But when purpose is embedded in how the business operates, it becomes magnetic. People don't just buy, they align. For builders working in the business every single day, this often shows up as a quiet question. It's the why question. If you're building something meaningful, you're in the right place. This is the IAM2780 podcast. I'm Gresh, and for over a decade, I've had the honor and the privilege of learning directly from CEOs, entrepreneurs, and business owners just like you on how to build. After recording more than 1,600 episodes, one thing has become clear. Success isn't about following someone else's blueprint. And as I like to say on the show, if you run your own race, you can't lose. Even when you feel the journey should be a straight and linear path, what I've come to find out is success is a lot more like a plate of spaghetti. So in this special segment and episode, I'm starting to curate and share some CEO hacks and CEO nuggets that I've been dying to share, drawn from thousands of episodes with phenomenal guests that have provided awesome value on the show, but also my 10 years of business experience as well too. These lessons are designed to strengthen the foundational principles that every business is built on and guided by a simple equation that we always go back to with our content. Visibility plus resources times connections equals success. This is practical wisdom you can apply almost immediately. So be sure to check out the show notes for more resources and next steps on how to level up. And of course, enjoy this special episode of the IAM2780 podcast. Most builders think impact is something you add on later, maybe like salt or paprika, after revenue, after growth, after the business feels stable. But for some founders, impact isn't an add-on, it's the actual foundation of everything that they're doing. In episode number 14 of the IAM2780 podcast, I spoke with Nora Livingston, a co-founder and social entrepreneur who helps people volunteer with animals around the world. What was really powerful during this conversation was how purpose wasn't treated as a message, it wasn't treated as an afterthought, it was actually treated as a system. The mission itself wasn't separate from the business model, it was actually the business model. People weren't just customers, they weren't just things you check off the box. They were actually participants in the business. They were contributors to something bigger than themselves. Why is this important? Well, for builders, this is an extremely important distinction. When purpose is actually only part of the marketing, it actually feels thin. But when purpose is embedded in how the business operates, it becomes magnetic. People don't just buy, they align. For builders working in the business every single day, this often shows up as a quiet question. It's the why question. How do I grow without losing what made this meaningful in the very first place? What I really love about Nora's work and understanding how this B Corporation was founded is that you don't have to choose either or. It's not either impact or either sustainability. You can actually design for both if you're intentional about it from the start. What really stands out here is that people want to contribute to something that actually matters. They want their time, energy, and money to create visible good. And when you make the impact, clear engagement deepens, trust strengthens, and momentum builds naturally and organically. I love how this connects closely to how builders think about mission and operations, how the business functions on a day-to-day basis, and why people choose to be a part of it. And being a part of it can mean many things. It could be being within the business, or it could be being a customer or client to the business. This is a subtle but powerful aspect of the pillar, the entrepreneurship and journey pillar, largely because it's around building something that aligns with values, not just outcomes. And here's a question worth sitting with and thinking about and pondering. Where could I design my business so people don't just consume, but meaningfully participate? That question, though short, is actually so powerful because it unlocks new ways to think about growth and engagement. Now, obviously, in this episode, we go deeper into social entrepreneurship, global impact, how aligning people with a mission creates something far more powerful than transactions. If you're building a business and want it to stand for something real and tangible, this conversation offers perspective that's well worth spending time.